Hello, this is Linda and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're oldie, thank you for returning. Y'all, I just got finished doing my makeup using my beauty basket. I've done another look with my beauty basket. I probably haven't posted yet, but I am going to share with y'all both looks, hopefully, if I hadn't deleted it, you know. But like I said, I like the look. I like how it came out, and so yeah, if you want to see what I use to do this face right here, then you gotta keep on watching. Hello, this is Linda and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're oldie, thank you for returning. Yeah, I am going to be doing a get ready with me using my beauty basket, and I'm actually going to do my makeup not in, well, in reverse basically. Only thing I'm doing is I usually always do my eyes first and then I put on my eyeshadow, but today I'm gonna put my foundation on first. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing it, but I'm gonna try it and see. So the foundation in my beauty basket, the one I have 3 of them, so I'm going to use this Morphe foundation, and I have it in the shade F4.20, and this is a matte foundation. For my primer, since I'm using that matte foundation, I'm gonna use this Master Prime by Maybelline, and this is a hydrating foundation, and we're gonna just squeeze some of this on my face if any left. Oh, there you go. How is everyone doing? Whew, y'all, the weather been real nice where I live, and I think Sunday, I'm filming this on Friday, Sunday is supposed to be back cool. So this weather's crazy, but we are supposed to have, I think, some thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday. So, but yep. So that primer, like I said, is very hydrating. If you can see, you see the glow in the skin. Okay, so now I've already squeezed some of that foundation on my little dish, and we're going to go in and put our foundation on. So we're going to take just a little flat brush and put our foundation on. So tell me if you're watching me and you do makeup, do your makeup, do you like to do your eyes first or foundation? I think most people that I do watch and that follow me back do their eyes first and then do their foundation. Okay, and so I've already put what I'm gonna use to as a base for my eyes, which is my Revlon Conceal and Fix Concealer in Deep Tan. But you see the little creasing I got on my eyes because I had it on for a minute. I'm gonna pat those lines back out. And we're going to now do our eyes. So the eyeshadow palettes I have is the Laura Lee Sanchez, which is a very pretty palette. I'm thinking I'm just going to use that palette. So those are the colors. And then my other two palettes that I've been using in my beauty basket is these Wet n Wild palettes. That palette, a cool tone, very pretty. Been using it. And then this one, y'all. This one, I've been enjoying both palettes. So, but I think I'm going to do the Laura Lee Sanchez palette. Okay, because I can do, which all these palettes, I can use one palette and do a full face. So, of course, for my transition color, it's going to be this lighter color right here. And then I'm going to go in my crease with this darker brown. So, like I said, we're going to do this lighter color. And actually, y'all, I'm going to bring y'all in just a little more. So, I can see already where my eyes had started creasing again. Some people set their base when they use a base, but I don't. So, I'm gonna, like I said, use that color as our transition color. Okay, and now we're going to go in this deeper shades, that deeper brown. And we're going to use that in our crease. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing to this eye. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to use this same brown for my outer V. Because that was the darkest shade. Okay, y'all. So, we're going to zoom back in on our eyes. Okay, so I had to delete some space, y'all. I'm going to get me a bigger card so I don't have to keep deleting space. So, the next color I did go in my crease with that darker shade. So, I think we good here. And next we're going to do our lid color, and I'm thinking about for our lid doing this color here, which it looks white but it's actually iridescent. I might do that along with some of that blue. So we're going to, I'm going to add some glitter glue, even though that's not a glitter shadow. Sometimes the glitter glue to me just help it stick better. So we're going to go with our NYX glitter glue. And I'm just going to put a little on my hand. And I'm going to just tap it on my eyelid. And I'm not cutting a crease or anything. I'm just going to put it on my eyelid. And if you ever use glitter glue, it's just a tacky feeling. And it just makes the eyeshadow stick better. So that's what I'm using it for today. So now I'm gonna bring it over towards the end too. Okay, so now we're going to go in with, do we want to use that? Is an iridescent color? I think I need a fluffier brush. I don't want to use. Okay, I'm going to use this little MAC brush, and we're going to go in, like I said, with that iridescent color, and you will see what I mean. It looks white, but when I apply it, you can see how it is. Looking a little purple, which is so pretty. So pretty. It's so pretty, y'all. I think I was gonna do a blue with it, but I think I'm gonna actually put just that darker purple down with it. So yep, so y'all see, it's the iridescent color. So I'm going to use this same brush, and I'm gonna go in that darker purple, and I'm gonna place it towards the outer V. And another thing, it kept me from having so much fallout too, y'all. Being that I did my eyeshadow my foundation first. Yep. So yep. So that's what it's looking like so far. We'll do this. Okay, I look all in front of the camera, y'all. So flip that back over. So that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna take our brush. I'm not adding any product to it, and we're just gonna blend it out because we are not doing a cut crease. So we're just gonna blend. Okay, so that's the eyes, and now we're going to go ahead on and finish up our face. Okay, y'all, so for this portion of the video, I am going to do a voiceover. So I use the Revolution Photo Ready Concealer, and I have it in the shade 005, which is medium deep. and it is bright, but I like a bright under eye, and I just usually do the same. I do my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead, and underneath my eyes. And then here lately I have been using a brush to blend out my concealer, and I really like using the brush. And the brush that I'm using is one by Luxie, and it is a 150 flat angle blender brush that I received in one of my Ipsies. So still using my Ipsy products, even though I don't get Ipsy subscriptions no more. But I have been thinking about starting back getting subscriptions because I really like a lot of the products that they sent in my Ipsies. And so, like I said, I am just using that brush to blend out my concealer. It gives you more coverage when you use a brush versus a sponge, because most times when you use a sponge, they suggest that you use them wet, and to me it takes away a lot of the product, but I want my product to stay on my face more than on the brush or the sponge. So the brush works good for me, and I always do my eyes last because I like for it to dry down a little. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish blending out this concealer, and after I finish blending it out, you know your girl got to set that concealer. And I don't really bake anymore, but sometimes I do let it sit just for a minute, but I don't really consider that baking. But I don't just press it in. I do let it sit, you know. I don't swipe it away soon as I wash it up. So maybe I do like a little minute bake. Okay. And for this face, y'all, I am going to use my beauty products, like I said. So I still use the bright under eye powder, even though my concealer was bright. And I used the Extraordinary Translucent Powder by Ciate London. Sometimes I like to use a banana powder, especially with that Revlon concealer, because it's so bright. But because I'm using everything in my beauty basket, I'm just sticking with my little translucent powder, because this is what I've been using every day with this beauty basket, and I'm loving it. And I'm also almost finished with it too. It won't be in my empties this time, but I'm pretty sure the next time I do pick this up and put it in my beauty basket, I'll be able to empty it the next time. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Sephora powder, in which this is the Micro Smooth powder in almond number 58, and I'm taking just a fluffy brush and just going to brush that all over my face. I always go over where I've been concealed, because highlighted or whatever I done did, I still go over with my setting powder and stuff, just to give it a more even tone. It tones down some of the brightness. It's not as bright, but I still have that brightness, just toned down brightness. And I'm just gonna make sure I sweep my face real good. I always make sure I get underneath my chin. And then next I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cocktail Blush Trio, and I'm going to use that shade in there to bronze. And the shade is called Vegas, and even though it's a blush palette, that shade is very pretty for bronzing up. It has a red tint in it, so I like that red in it for that reason. And then I'm going to get underneath my chin real good. And then I always just go down the sides of my nose with that brush without actually adding any product to it. So I don't actually contour my nose, just bronzing it up some. So that's what we're doing now. And then I'm going to go in my same blush palette to use for my blush. So this palette can be used, this little blush trio can be used for several things. I can also use these for eyeshadows. So I'm going in that middle shade for my blush, and that shade is called Scorching. And y'all, I love this little blush trio by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Whenever I do put it in my basket, I enjoy it every time. Now, to me, blush don't last long, so a lot of times I go a little ham with the blush because I know by the end of the night it's not even gonna look like I had any blush on. Next, I took my Morphe palette to highlight, and I'm using High Impact. It's a highlighter in the shade name is Extra, and so I'm going to use that on my cheeks and also my nose, my cubic bow, and also I think that's it. I didn't put any underneath my eyes, but I still like to highlight my nose. Do y'all do that still? I know that's old, but I still like it, and it just looks good to me to give my nose that little glow. Okay, and then I just take my face powder brush, not adding any more product to it, and just go back over everything that I just did, sweeping it away, just making everything go together. So next, I'm going to use my Mario Badescu facial spray to spray my face, and that just helps get rid of the powdery look, because you've been added all these powders and stuff and you're looking a little cakey, casket, sharp, or whatever. And next, I'm going to use my Morphe pencil, and this pencil is in the shade Trendsetter, which is a very pretty brown color. I love a good brown lip liner, and Morphe liners are very good. I really do like them. And then I always just I don't know what you call it, you know, do my lips together too, so it don't be so harsh. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX butter gloss and add it to my lips. One thing about this butter gloss, y'all, she is pretty. Yes, she is. She is a very, very pretty brown gloss for a brown girl, but it just don't last long, so I find myself having to touch it up all throughout the day, but that's okay. But she is pretty. And then, y'all, the last thing, I'm going to add my mascara, which is this by Ico Rock Out and Lash Out mascara. I also received this in a Ipsy. Y'all, your girl using her Ipsy products. So this mascara, I love the wand on it. It's small. I really like, for some reason, I like the little deluxe size mascaras, but I have one by Tarte that, y'all, when I say that's a good mascara, that's a good mascara. But this one is pretty good. I like the fluffiness of the brush. Alright, so this is the final look, y'all. So thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.